Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius. And we are back with some more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And when we last left off, we had made our way to Bogano, a world apparently known of by a Jedi Master Eno Cordova and our apparently not currently present friend Sir Junda, his former Padawan, apparently. Now we're in the process of having been given a new task by this Jedi Master to seek out another place known as Zeffo. A place where apparently we'll find calm in the eye of the storm.
Looks lonely in there. Better find more seeds.
And hopefully as we go, reestablish our connection to the Force and to the greater galaxy as a whole. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment. Check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this. I said not present. I must have been looking away when I looked over here.
Can you feel the Force at all?
Yes. But instead of opening up, I push it back down. The exact opposite of what you should do.
Out there, I remembered something about myself before the Purge. It was painful, but like I found a piece of myself.
That's good. You're learning to embrace the Force again.
How can you say that?
Because I know what it means to live without it.
Okay, I'll keep trying.
Okay, we'll keep trying. Just a second, folks. Again, just trying to avoid any potential nonsense with this setup method I'm trying. I think it's a good one. So we'll have to see. Anything else?
Let's talk later, Cal.
Apparently not. Hold on. Audio dialogue is fine. Why does she sound so low when she speaks? Up the game audio, but dropped the we'll want to do that here in a little while. Drop the sound effect and music audio. So off to Zeffo we go.
This whole journey has put a lot of wear and tear on the Mantis.
Like it was perfect before?
It was a masterpiece, but now, just don't be surprised if I send you a bill.
Someone's low on funds.
I mean, sure, okay, that may be part of it, but I'm used to it. Were you rich growing up?
Wealth isn't really a priority for Jedi.
Yeah, well, I was poor too, but it wasn't so bad. My crew and I would find things to do for cheap. That's where I learned how to play Subhawk.
A game which requires credits. Strange choice.
Well, we were kids. We bet all kinds of dumb things from food to funny-shaped rocks. Unfortunately, things changed when we got older. Funny-shaped rocks didn't go so far anymore.
The galaxy would be a better place if they did.
Funny shaped rocks, huh?
We're about to drop out of hyperspace.
About how
Now,
long ago was that you were a kid, Grease? Reason I ask is because the greater galaxy, not everybody knows about lightsaber crystals. Those funny shaped rocks could very easily been lightsaber crystals. Or just a bunch of funny shaped rocks. When you're poor though, you'll find all kinds of methods. Humanity
there's a
are
storm brewing
survivors.
down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that.
He ain't human, but the rule still applies.
Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
Of course, it's under control. It's just a little tricky.
Look, when you speak droid, for all you know, it was having your back.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Sorry about that, I think I whacked the mic.
Huh. Perfect landing. Greasy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this.
You're a small star.
Cal, over here. You did good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zeffo, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zeffo, believing their teachings to be important. I too was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm used to this being dark to me. But usually like whenever we're on the ship, just because there isn't a great deal of lighting, but at the same time.
I can see you two have been through a lot. It's not easy.
No, it's not. But I think of those who believed in me at one point. If I give up on myself, then I give up on them. I'm sure you have a few of those.
Prof, friend on Braca. He sacrificed himself so I could live.
He believed in you. A lot of people depend on you, even if they don't know it yet. Keep going, Cal. For Prof. For everyone.
It's usually the way it goes. Whether they know it or not, whether you know it or not, a lot ends up depending on you.
BD-1's a helpful droid.
He does seem to be warming up to you.
Cordova must have really liked droids. He decided to leave such important information with BD-1.
I only assume he chose BD-1 because he needed some sort of ability to store encrypted information.
Sensible.
These exploration droids are good tools for that sort of thing. But I'm sure he's more than that.
You're like how I decided to introduce BD into that conversation with the button pressed down. In order to get in the scan, you press down on the D-pad, but if there's nothing to scan,
BD-1? Just making sure you're still there.
you'll check in with your boy.
Please, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
All right. Grazius Minimus, where'd you go? All right.
I'm rooting for you.
Rah rah. Oh, I know where he's at.
Good work. Oh, we did it. We did it. I hope you're not hurt.
It did take some damage.
What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship, the Manus. Good name, right? Intimidating. Oh, what do you know? You probably never even flown a ship. Maybe I'll teach you one day when you're done with your Jedi stuff. I'll even give you a discount.
To be honest, it makes perfect sense. You talk to your ship. We all talk to our own things from time to time. hate when I'm in conversations and I'm trying to move the camera because I'm trying to turn it to the side so I can see both talking. But whenever they're in conversations and you turn the camera, Cal turns entirely.
Nice landing, Grease.
Me?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
other
Not a problem.
conversations.
It's easy for a skilled pilot like myself, especially when flying a ship like this. This baby was a steal. Well, I mean, I didn't steal it. I bought it. Well, almost. I mean, I took out a small loan. A big loan, actually. No, it's fine. Look, we're all fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you have Jedi stuff to do? Get to it, kid.
Big loan, huh? We're all fine. All right, Grease.
Been just you and Seer for a while?
Oh yeah, she's great company. What about you? How long were you alone on Braca?
Oh, I wasn't alone. I had, people.
Friends?
It's hard to have friends when you have secrets.
Don't worry about it. Friends are overrated. What did that say?
He said we're all his friends.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Kind of hard to keep friends when you have secrets, true to an extent, but at the same time, just because you have relationships does not mean that those friends or family need to be privy to every single aspect of your existence. A few secrets are healthy for any relationship, so long as they're not damaging secrets or things that are unnecessarily kept secret.
What do you want? You're up to something. Nothing gets past old Greasy. I'm watching.
I am up to something. Rebuilding the Jedi Order. With your assistance there, Greasy Money. Your words, not mine. So, we've touched down on Zeffo. Interesting looking planet on the way in.
Hey!
Hellacious weather.
Something we can use?
And a pawn shop for causing ships to crash. So we can go from standard BD colors to Blue Leader. Then we've got the premium content for BD1. Tundra, which that might actually be what I use. Vanguard. Or the standard Blue Leader. Now you know what, I'll stick with Blue Leader for now. Mantis. Yeah, that's all. DLC colors as well. Gold Squadron. Tundra. Vanguard. Huh. One thing to note, in this game, cosmetics are just that, cosmetic. So you don't have to worry about how any of this looks other than your personal, like, desires. Which, to some extent, is cool, and to other extents, is quite a shame. But fine. Well, now. Wonder what this planet looked like in its heyday. Think I see a Zeffo dome in the distance. Alright. Let's go. Uh-huh. Alright. Or he's either dead and is just hoping that eventually they'll leave him, and it's just gonna get eaten, or he's playing possum and is got high pain tolerance and is just hoping they'll really just leave him alone eventually. It's a good chance it's the first one.
Watch out, BD. They don't look friendly.
No. Ask your little buddy. I just told him the same thing. Skaz. capable of 2 different attacks, will bite at a prey's heel or lock them down with a leap that cannot be blocked. Opportunistic, often surrounding prey when they are locked down. Scavs are most commonly found in the shade or dark areas where they can maintain cooler body temperatures. Due to poor vision, they are especially vulnerable in bright light. They are most dangerous in packs, often biting and locking their jaws onto prey, providing an opportunity for the others to strike. Yeah. The lockdown is usually what tends to get a lot of people when it comes to animals. It's rarely that the animal itself is overly dangerous. It's the lockdown and then getting swarmed. Stormtrooper may attack efficiently in large numbers. A lightsaber will reflect shots back at them. Imperial Stormtroopers are the frontline soldiers of the Galactic Empire. Conscripted from worlds across the galaxy, they have been trained to support the might of the Imperial war machine and identify threats indiscriminately. Armed with a variety of weapons, including long-range blaster rifles, they are most efficient in large numbers where they may prove overwhelming. You know, it's funny. Well, hold on.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeffo.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working. I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
Righteous. You know, it's funny. There was a bit done a while back. I don't remember who did it. It might have been Family Guy or something. But they were talking about Stormtrooper aim. No, it wasn't Family Guy. It was something else. They were talking about Stormtrooper aim. And the actual issue with Stormtrooper aim is the helmets. That whole section that blocks in the center, some reason it actually disrupts all sight. So the fact that a stormtrooper can actually hit anything is quite impressive. Scout trooper baton. Imperial electro baton given to troopers stationed in remote areas where unexpected threats may arise. These weapons were crafted from the same components as Clone Wars era electro staffs, but have updated Imperial modifications, such as C file 453cc-EQ 414-1337. No. Trying to see how they attack. I know enough about you now. Yeah, let's do shit. It's not that I'll die, it's that I'll take damage and I'm not in the mood for it. Oh, and yes, there is a dedicated lightsaber button, folks. So, just tap left on the D-pad and you can activate and deactivate. It's always good to have one of those. Unnecessary, but a nice little, I want it. Nice little quality of life kind of thing.
The mother used this fabric to keep her child warm. They were on the run from something.
Probably Imperials. The Zeffo villagers. Hiding. A piece of fabric used by a mother to protect her child. They were on the run trying to escape from something. Yep. Sounds about right. Ah, okay. walking like this actually slows movement, which it slows movement like this normally, whether you're in night vision mode or not.
I'm pretty hurt.
Yep. And now, I'm not only
Good
not
catch,
hurt,
Petey.
but I'm
This is
also
really gonna help us.
full. Yes, Lord. Woohoo! So we can't pop these other 5? Like what's 4? What's going on here? There. Yeah, what's going on here? Alright. Fine. Where is that? Oh, I think I know where that's at. We'll see. Right now, though, there's nothing else in these tunnels. So, time to go, Will. Whoop. I said jump, not fall. Always remember, kids, if you have 2 paths and one tells you that this is the way to go to do the main stuff, do the other one. Simple game logic. There's always stuff with the other paths. That's why they exist. And now we've got our shortcut, children. Since we have no save point. Alright, hold up. I mean, it's really just me there, buddy. I mean, I was trying to be nice. I figured you probably want to kill those things and then focus on me like a group, but, you know. I'm not picky. There's that deviation again.
Hey now. What's that, BD1?
Duty and resolve. New emitter acquired.
I'm looking.
Imperial evacuation. Warning, this area is off limits. Imperial code 94364. No selling or trading. If memory serves, there's actually a cipher for this. And you can actually legitimately learn how to read this kind of stuff. And it actually works, if memory serves. Trying to remember, because what I'm seeing here does not have the letter B. And I don't remember what it was I was learning or came across that actually gave you that. It doesn't have the letter B, which we obviously read. But you don't even see the particular letter that would be, or the symbol that would be used for it. How I found it, don't know. Why I found it, I don't know. I just know I did. And it was killed. Scout Trooper. Can block limited lightsaber attacks, but defense is easily diminished. Easily defeated in single combat, but dangerous in numbers. Imperial Scout Troopers are especially trained stormtroopers in service to the Galactic Empire for a range of missions. They are equipped with light armor for greater mobility and specialized helmets that allow for greater adaptability. Armed with electro-riot batons when blasters are identified as insufficient or uncivilized. They are especially skilled in melee combat, crowd control, and defense against a lightsaber. It's almost as if they were trained to hunt Force users.
What'd you find?
Maybe not. Yeah?
Keep charging, I'm not giving up.
Okay. Just die then. I mean, you don't have to give up anything. I'll take. No, no, no. Not dealing with any of that. Love that dash. Love that dash.
Take her and go. I'll lead them away. All-Star, no!
Ostar and Miriana. Zeffo villages separated. A bag left by a family as they became separated. The father caused a distraction, allowing the mother to escape with their child. That bag is probably still useful. Probably had food in it, which probably isn't by this point, but the bag itself is probably still useful.
Did you see something move? Look out! Confirmed. Keep formation. Reinforcements are on the way. All allied units down.
Shut up. Another evacuation notice. Okay, I thought I wasn't tripping. I'm like, hold up, isn't this supposed
It's all
to...
lies. The Empire just wanted this land.
Sounds about right. Eviction notice. Civilians must immediately report for relocation. Looters will be shot. In accordance with Imperial Code 94364, no selling or trading without proper authorization and explicit consent. This property and its belongings are now under the protection of the Galactic Empire. General Markin, 201st Squadron. All the Imperials have always got our back, don't they? We don't know what we would do without them. What the galaxy would look like.
Down there.
I'm talking. Please, no interruptions.
I can't reach the target.
Fine, the target will reach you.
He's on the run. Move out.
Oh, shit.
Smash him.
What the?
Come on, don't let him get you.
Okay. So you're a new guy, huh?
I'm gonna take you
Whoa,
out.
shit. Wah!
Got a scan?
Scout Trooper Commander, able to block parry and use specialized spin techniques. Yeah, we just saw that. Stronger stamina than their subordinates. Yeah, saw that too. Scout Trooper Commanders lead squads of specially trained stormtroopers into combat for the Galactic Empire. Scout Commanders armed with riot batons are extremely adept in melee combat and should
Thanks
not
for the
be
help.
taken lightly. Understood. Have to come back to that. I see a glow in the distance. I want it.
Where are you taking us?
Damn.
The Empire's forced the villagers from their homes. Frightened refugees, shipped off to work camps. Or worse.
Did anybody bring an extra bag? No, nobody brought an extra bag. I'm just saying. Eviction. A pack left by villagers forced from their homes by the Empire and shipped off to labor camps or worse. See, this is where it kind of gets odd to me. Is because you'll discover stuff in random orders. And it makes sense that you would in terms of like real life. It's just you would think that they would have wanted you to discover it in sequence. At least it does fill it in to the actual spot it's supposed to be in. Uh-huh. That's where the canister was. That we got the extra heal from. Alright, pick up a couple of techniques. There's one thing I know I need. I've been trying to do that this whole fight, or this whole time. Attacking out of a sprint allows Cal to perform a special lightsaber attack. Yeah. Let's up our force meter. Alright. Not gonna rest just yet. I will here in a minute, but I wanna go back to the area I was just in and clear it. Oh, I forgot to do this. Didn't even come in here.
Oh?
Strange storage crate. Sturdy storage containers to transport fragile goods. The outside is made of a heavy metal that can easily withstand Zeffo's high winds. So, windy by its very nature. There's the mantis. Forgot to come in here. I just went for that door and then progressed onward. Not a great deal in here, just a shortcut, among other things. Actually, if memory serves, still not a great deal in here, but if I'm remembering, yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Did you find something, BD1?
there we go. Bravo. Bravo, huh? Interesting. Wish they like gave descriptors for these ponchos. This was the poncho of an ancient farmer on Zeffo, who would till the land using the Force.
I see you.
Hell, you should have shot me too, dumbass. Tis the way forward. Not yet, though. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yep. Yeah. Not this. It's me trying to remember something.
Hey now.
'Cause that is the way forward. Guardian. New, outfit type. Sure. Guardian it is. Actually, it's pointless going this way. Wouldn't work. Nate, right now. I'll hold off on the rest.
Heard what happened to the commander? Yeah, Skungus got in his quarters somehow. Nearly blew him up. Rumor has it someone put it there on purpose.
Skungus, right. Didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
Watch it, you won't kill me!
Yes, huh? There's nothing like being stupid.
Okay. Something we can use?
Say, nuh-uh, it's not happening. It's not? Yeah, prove it. Bink.
Stop! Intruder!
You people and your constant interruptions. Did you not hear me tell him the same thing? Now, here's what I like and is interesting and unnecessary. So you see the chest. We already know about the scomp link. The unnecessary thing that I like but is unnecessary, we're on the other side of this thing now. So we can knock that down, or we could just do what we did and come on around. And I'm fine with that path existing. It may have sounded like I was complaining. I'm not. It's just an unusual thing to have done. Yeah, right. Save point right here. It works out entirely. Bright light, bright light. Turbine facility. Little hard to see, but I could have given you the descriptor of what I was talking about with the letter B, since there was turbine. Now let me be sure of something. You know, it makes me wonder what these are turbines based on. I mean, the turbines, obviously, but like, what are they connected to? Figured I'd make it easier. Yeah, no. Not something you actually... I don't think it's something you actually have to do if you're in here. But I always do. Why not?
Something we can use?
Copper materials for my lightsaber. Alright. Now we can properly branch out. Woo! Oh, so it was over there.
Oh?
My friend, in the rotation since I left Pagano, I've uncovered more about the Zeffo than I once believed possible.
Now, that's what I was talking about. It ends right there. But that's because it's not trying to have you constantly be distracted. If you want to hear it, go to it.
My friend, in the rotation since...
Let me see. Nope. Wanted to see if I could listen to it outside of the thing.
My friend, in the rotation since I left Pagano, I've uncovered more about the Zeffo than I once believed possible. This planet, their homeworld, has been a revelation. It appears many, yet not all the Zeffo, could wield the Force. They called it the Life Wind, and those who wielded it, sages. 3 names appear with frequency: Aelram, Mitral, Kujet. It seems these sages held esteemed positions within their culture. I've informed the Council to lukewarm reception. They have become too focused on Jedi history, but the history of the Force belongs to us all.
I can respect that prospect/thought process, but why are they too focused on Jedi history right now? You gotta remember, dude, you're running around during the Clone Wars. But then he says all, not all, but many. I'm assuming if he made it a point to say not all first, then it would have to have been most Zeffo. Makes you wonder how many species there are that are like large numbers that are Force users. If memory serves, there's a theory that Master Yoda's species are pretty much all Force users. The Miraluka people from I assume they've been in books as well, but from the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords game, they, I believe they're all Force sensitive, every single one, because they're all blind and they all see through the Force. And when I say blind, I mean like I think they're physically missing eyes by biological design. Creepy, but yeah. I can see there being other species that are completely Force-based without actually having like problems. Because like I would assume if a Miraluka loses their connection to the Force, they're completely blind, period. And I don't even think you can give them like surgery or something to make them able to see. Now this is me assuming. This is me assuming. Now hold on. So we hit the save point and we come in here. Okay, I wanted to be sure I wasn't deviating. Okay, got you. Whoa. Painful. You were supposed to catch the rail, Cal. See, a real Jedi would. This place is impressive. Like, okay, like, one second. Did they build this place? Or did the Zeffo build this place and then humans just sort of repaired it? Like, how big was Zeffo? Huh. Wow. You can actually see the ship in the distance. Crashed. Cool. Yep. Figured I'd let you get your little buddy. Bye now. Yeah, nah, you good. Hey, let go. What the hell was that? Damn. Let's see if we can use it. Alright.
That looks like a problem.
Woo! That thing is a right asshole. If Cal runs out of block stamina, he will be temporarily stunned and vulnerable. No.
Nice.
Philac. When provoked, Philac's low vision makes it difficult to change course, often crashing into rocks when charging. Philac hooves, adapted to keep them from steady in mountain passes, make them resistant to the push and pull of Zeffo's high winds. More and more, this planet proves certain rules to be the case. Resistance to high winds, metals resistant to high winds. Philics are masterful climbers. Yeah, there it is again. Able to move with ease on mountain paths. Solitary by nature, they leave their mother's side early to find their own territory. The horns on their heads are their greatest weapon. When two Philics clash, the sound thunders across the mountains. As they age, their horns steadily grow, adding a new ring for each year of their lives. Okay. Well, homeboy looks like he's at least in his 50s. I'm not exactly sure how you are supposed to count rings on animals like this, because some of the rings break in places, so it's like...
Job.
I'm hungry. It's reducing the quality of my posture and aim. Doesn't surprise me. Rations at this posting are terrible. I'm just saying it's not my fault if I miss a target.
Alright. You tell the Empire that. See how well that goes.
Someone get it!
Preparing another attack. Whole squad is down.
You missed him.
You know you're gonna die, clown. Zespiro, welcome back to the game. Welcome back to the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Rocket launcher trooper. Manipulate and deflect projectiles using the force. Would love to. Trooper will reload after firing, providing time to close the distance and strike. Rocket launcher troopers are specialized stormtroopers serving the Galactic Empire's campaign over the galaxy. These deadly soldiers are armed with an RPS-6 smart rocket launcher, Smart, huh? Alright. A long-range weapon that's incredibly difficult to deflect. Trained to eliminate insurgent activity, admonish uprisings, and quell dissent. They provide an effective means of ground support. Although menacing, their weapons must be reloaded after each shot, allowing targets to evade or attack. Alright. Again, I don't know about that manipulation of the rockets, but we'll see. Oh shit, too late. There we go. First time, no, I've actually played both games before. Pretty good series. I'm officially waiting on the third. There's a few games on my list that I either haven't touched or haven't touched in a while. I've got a few ideas. Damn it. Got a few ideas that I am actually looking at. Come on. You know you wanna. And you know I don't wanna let you. There we go.
I'll check it out.
Villager Shrine. 1 second. Twitchbox chose now to be an asshole. Villager Shrine. These monuments once served as landmarks and memorials for the departed. The villagers on Zeffo possess deep respect for the dead, acknowledging that their struggles enabled the survival of the living. It's possible these stone sculptures were inspired by ancient Zeffo architecture. Oh yeah, man. It's good. I'm gonna warn you, a lot of people kind of feel like it's a little more fast-paced than they're used to or than they expected. And it is more fast-paced, I got no lie to tell you. But for some reason, the amount of fast pace that they attribute it to, it's almost like they mistake it for another type of game. And it is closer speed-wise to Sekiro now, but that's more of a good thing, at least as far as I'm concerned. Still, it's definitely Jedi. Easily. Yeah, thanks, game. You know how that was supposed to go. Oh yeah. It is it's much more of a vicious kind of game. Yeah, Sekiro is a real good one. Never how far did I get into Sekiro? I want to say I got maybe like a third of the way through.
This crate was moved here by stormtroopers. They seemed anxious for some reason. Pressured to find relics.
It's called serving the Empire. There's the anxiousness. Pressured for relics. A relic crate filled with anxious stormtroopers. I'm filled by anxious stormtroopers. I'm like, filled with. What? They met their quota. This time. This time. Exactly. Alright. You can actually feel those from here. Wait a minute. Is that what I'm feeling? Nope. I'm feeling, yeah, alright. That's cool. Didn't expect that. Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll.
Whoa. That's gotta be one of the Zeffo. Guess we're on the right track, huh, BD?
Guess so there, gay.
Jedi, engage with caution. Get out of the way.
Is he gonna kill us all?
Yes.
Someone? Anyone? Help!
There you go. See, you've been helped.
Okay, I'll look.
I love being helpful. It's one of the reasons I'm a Jedi. Stormtrooper Commander. Commands nearby stormtroopers, allowing focused and synchronized fire on targets. So what you're telling me is that he needs to die first. Understood. Equipped with grenades. Stormtrooper commanders lead their battalions into combat for the Galactic Empire. Recruited from countless systems, they have been trained to support the oppressive power of the Imperial war machine. Their strategy and proficiency with an array of weapons allows them to coordinate attacks, command group maneuvers, and launch deadly assaults. No, it will never not be satisfying. You are correct. That's why it's hard not to do it. Now we worked our way back around to the cave. Gotta love that backtracking. Let's see now. Could go hit that save point. That actually wouldn't be a bad thought. Unnecessary. Since well, nah. Because I'll still have to use a stem. And it's not like I'm going to have to kill my way to get in here. Okay. You, that was your cue to grab things and stuff there, guy. You're young, though. I'll allow a little bit of slippage. Memory serves, he is supposed to be 18 at this point. So, you know, 18 and 5 years rusty. I'll allow it. Yeah, if memory serves, he's actually 18. Because I think,
Engage with caution.
Yeah, someone else
Right.
take a hit. Be careful, he's dangerous.
if memory serves,
Don't top my skill.
really,
One hit and you're gonna feel it.
I guess you were topped. And that made it kind of pointless. Nah, I want to say he's old. Well, he's older than Jedi Survivor, obviously, but I can't say how much older. I have to look at that. But yeah, he was 18 at this point. Because I want to say he was still a kid when Order 66 dropped off. Alright, let's do this again and not get shot right out the gate, huh? Yeah, yeah. It's probably because of him, of what they required of him.
Here. Assault him.
Oh, that.
Watch yourselves. I got this.
You sure do. I'm not even gonna go back in the hill. I'm not even mad at it.
Don't regret that.
Some help here, BD1? Thank you.
Oh. It's always good when stuff like that happens.
Just try. Is it just me?
Just try what? You didn't finish your sentence there, guy. All right.
Hostile, get ready.
Damn it. Wanted to hear that.
Yeah, someone else take a hit. Ha! I got him. If you say so. He just keeps slipping past. Someone? Anyone? Help!
All right. You ain't slick. Every time I see one of them holes, I get to thinking about it. That was actually hit the fan and started getting knocked away. I didn't think that was a thing.
Mariana, take care of our Sienna.
Dead villager. The remains of a villager who died trying to save his family from the Empire. That was that All-Star cat. So that's the end of his story. But is that the last piece? We'll have to see.
I can't push it.
Aw. Someone's upset.
Seer, there's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
I heard. They plan to bring Zeffo artifacts to Coruscant.
Does that mean?
That the Emperor is interested in Zeffo? Maybe.
Well, the Emperor's interested, so we're interested. Yeah. It's always crazy people that want something.
Villager was wounded, but he took out a trooper.
There we go. Evidence of a fight. The stormtrooper helmet left after a struggle with a villager. Oh, that's still things we're missing. Alright. Oh, it looks like I can't actually do anything here.
Just so you know, if we see one of those big things, I'm running. Why? We can take down a Jotaz if we stand together. Says you. I'd rather live than try to kill one of those.
You rather live, you say, huh? I can respect it. Enemy death's brutal right now. Yeah, for real. All right. Yeah, if only he knew. But ignorance tends to be bliss, doesn't it? Holding slow allows Cal to slow his target for longer. I rarely need to slow him long. Superior blocking. Cal's defenses are improved, allowing him to take less block stamina damage from incoming attacks. Yes, sir. There's nothing like hearing energy consumption decreases. I'll take those all day.
Jedi! Can't stop everything.
You don't need to. stupid.
What?
And let me go ahead and get my health back and do that again. That should not have happened. Heavy assault trooper. Shielded, heavy long range, rapid fire weapon capable of sustaining numerous hits. Slow movement. Long wind up before firing. Cool down period after attack. Provides opportunities to attack. Yep. Heavy assault troopers are specialized infantry serving the Galactic Empire on the front lines of war. Primarily trained to defend combat zones as a support squad to stormtrooper patrols. They are highly proficient with the Z6 rotary blaster cannon, which fires off steady, rapid, long-range bursts capable of inflicting heavy damage and shielded by a low-emitter energy ray.
Find something?
I mean, honestly, it's impressive. But then the question becomes, does it still follow the rules of stormtrooper aim? I mean, it doesn't entirely matter considering the amount of bolts that he can put down range. But whatever.
What are you doing here? I can get through.
I can though. Hey, fellers.
You're not getting out of here alive, Jedi.
I'll break your guard.
Where you going? Like I said, I don't really need to slow him down long. Oh, wow. Damn, I never even caught that. They completely hollowed out this statue. Wow, they wasn't playing, boy. I'll say this much: if you want the Empire to build something, like, give them a minute. Nobody can say they can't put in that work. Well, you know, when you enslave multiple species across multiple years, you'd be surprised the things you can actually achieve, like it or not. They bring all that knowledge to bear, or you wipe them out and make them think it was their fault. Ugh. Huh, thought I saw one of y'all in there. Too bad you can't shoot through your own windows. There's a rule humanity learned a long time ago. Damn, nature, you scary. No need to rest. Figured I'd just get a save in. Now, I wonder.
Jedi!
Yep. I can't. Okay, never mind. Trying to be careful. That's why. Hey. Bad doggy.
Stim, BD1. Better.
All right. Let's see what mysteries history has for us.
In accordance with the Emperor's will, we've occupied Zeffo, redistributing its inhabitants. This planet has failed to yield significant data or relics for Project Augur. Its electromagnetic winds have rendered the bulk of our mining technology useless. Meanwhile, more stormtroopers lose their lives to dangerous fauna. We will not be able to fulfill our directive here. It is my recommendation that we disband the project and leave a token outpost to keep scavengers from stealing our technology. Sir, permission to speak freely. Granted. Do you think we'll be stationed on this backwater forever? Our duty is to secure all worlds for the Empire. To do that, we have to execute our orders to the letter. Anything less is insubordination. That understood, soldier? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I figured I'd let that conversation finish. So, you have a planet that effectively disrupts all tech everywhere, with dangerous local wildlife. And you don't see this as the perfect planet to hide things, to store things, to build up secret forces if you can keep local wildlife out of your face. And if you can dig deep enough for structures to be built. And seeing as how you've hollowed out an entire Zeffo statue, I have a funny feeling it's not entirely going to be so much of a problem. So the question now becomes, why wouldn't you want to hold such a planet, especially when your supposed Project Augur potentially has something useful down here? What was it? Let me see. Significant data or relics for Project Augur. Yep. That's the issue. The electromagnetic winds have rendered the bulk of our mining tech useless. So it's not that you're not finding anything. You just lack the patience, and your technology is being destroyed, so whatever patience you do have is decreased even more so.
Jedi, form up.
It's a wonder you people were able to do anything.
Stay on him. Moving back.
You ain't slick. I know about your homeboy out here. You think I didn't hear that conversation y'all were having? That's why you let them finish their conversations. They tell them themselves and they let you know how many you're going to be dealing with. At least to an extent. Lightsaber switch, duty and resolve. I'll take it. I'll let my enemies snitch all day. What you got? Oh yeah? That's how strong you are? Oh, for real? Oh, you got faster? Really? No. Yeah, he really thought he was gonna pull that. Am I misremembering? Yes, I am. There you are.
Oh, all right then. What was in there?
Durasteel lightsaber material acquired. Gotta jump and get that extra slow.
You need to move fast.
On it. Thanks.
Going that way will be useful later. A little complicated right now. Doable, but extremely complicated. Be best if we stick with the plan. Oh, somebody's dead.
Take you out, no problem.
Yeah.
All right. We can't stop him. Can't lose, can we?
good. You're pretty quick. Time to end this.
Oh my God, folks, I think I lost. That first guy, I think he managed to kill me. I think all of that was just an illusion. What y'all think? The Force is one hell of a drug.
Find something, BD1?
Now that is what I'm talking about. Now we can start messing with the colors. Like I said, green is a nice color. Sort of a tundra blue, nice color. Gold, nice. Never really got to the excess flamboyancy of it, but you know, if that's more your style and you actually want a flash, go for it. The original color, cool, but all black. A little bit of gold, but it is what it is. Alright. Should be able to find some new stuff as we go. It is a shame that the looked down, didn't notice the rope initially, and then I'm like, okay, well. It is a shame that they never gave you any robes in this one. Such a shame. There's a game all of these ice slides remind me of. I'm trying... Super Mario 64?
I found
Boy,
something.
What do
them
they know?
slides, they were
Mention of
fun.
Cordova. I don't think the Empire knows he's been here.
And we have the advantage. For now.
Yeah. But anybody who's done anything in their life for more than 30 seconds knows that advantages can shift extremely quickly. Okay, check this out. The bottom set of letters, the fifth one from the left, right? That is the letter B. Again, I don't know what it is I found that actually does reference it and actually does teach you the language, but it is pretty cool. I wish I could find it again. Again, unnecessary, just interesting.
This is a waste of time. What is Crane playing at? Impossible that anything useful is in here.
What is Crane playing at? Let's see. Questionable use. Oh, Project Augur officer. So this is tying into that last thing. An Imperial container used to transport many of the artifacts found during Project Augur. The workers doubled the worth of some items. Oh. Doubled the worth of some items. Huh? Interesting. It's not surprising though. She's Imperial. Do what I say or I'll strangle you in front of your people and then hire your replacement. I mean, they're playing it a lot. A lot of that tends to be this little thing known as survival. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Never realized it was an actual alphabet until recently. Yeah, it actually is pretty cool that they did come up with that as an actual alphabet. No.
That's interesting. We're on the right track.
Oh, well, you hope. Oh, look at that. Huh. I haven't noticed that. Chest just sitting up there. Oh, well, this is a nice sized room with nothing in it. Oh, that's funny. They didn't use that fact against me. Most games, you'll pay for that kind of logic. So look at this room right before this area with all this ammo, health, armor, and consumables. Wonder why that is.
Can't get through. There's a storm up ahead. Something about it crippled the Empire's equipment. I can feel something pulling me there, beyond the storm.
Follow it. Let the Force sharpen your instincts.
All right. I'll do my best.
All right. Let's grab in the pencil sharpener of the Jedi and get this going. Evasive kick. Attacking after a quick evade allows Cal to quickly perform a kick attack. It is of extreme use. You wouldn't think so, but it is of extreme use. Oh man, you and me both. This one area with these goats is hell on hooves. On hooves. Look at that asshole just sitting right there waiting. I see you. This is one of them instances I'd like to get real uncivilized from over here. Nope, not what I wanted to do. There it is.
Huh. Another one of these. Wonder if they connect.
Oh. I'm not in the mood for your crap.
Hey now. Oh, something was in there.
The lightsaber sleeve, duty and resolve tool. Stay there, I'll be with you in a minute. Whoever's first, I don't care. Oh shit. So we're doing it this way, huh? You stay back there. Oh, I saw him rushing and glitching, and I'm like, use the moment to jump over the other one. Hurry up.
Into these wounds. Appreciate it.
What's crazy is that's the easiest time I've ever had of these things. I could swear that there has. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Where's the king at? I remember you, the one residing over it all. You know now, don't you? Ugh. Glad them sons of bitches are gone. Oh, Gilly
These things are
pod.
pretty cute.
Terrarium seed. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, wow. He got to moving weird, and I'm like, wait, why? I don't remember the creatures having solid hitboxes after they were dead. Wonder if that was another one of those It may have been the case and I'm just not remembering, but I'm wondering if that's one of those Xbox Series X optimizations again. Recently caught a video. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Somebody had did like a fan version of the ending of this game. I recommend y'all who have played this or have seen it, check it out. It's a fan version of the ending of this game. It's something like if Fallen Order ended this way. Oh boy. It is
Never seen a
extremely
storm do
interesting.
that before. Yeah, it's incredible.
Now here's the thing that lets you know that Cal is of a particular strength. Yeah, because most Force users can do that. To all of that. And yes, I should have been faster. Oh, I'm like, what the hell? Okay, let's see now. Yeah, like I said, it actually is pretty interesting.
I believe this to be the earliest Zeffo site we've uncovered yet, despite my reservations. I cannot chase the Bogano vault from my mind. Its visions shape the direction of an entire culture. I must understand why.
Was that all? Sometimes he will give you all of his thought, but it's extremely rare. Yeah, it was all. But most times you'll have to go in to actually hear it.
I'm in the tomb. It's massive.
And the Empire?
No sign of them down here.
What about Cordova?
Still not sure what I'm supposed to find. He's a little...
Eccentric? Tell me about it. But he wouldn't send us here for his amusement. Keep an open mind.
The Eye of the Storm, Chapter 2. The crew traveled to the Zeffo home world, searching for the tombs Cordova mentioned. They learned the Empire occupied Zeffo in order to mine ancient artifacts. The directive, codenamed Project Augur, was terminated after Zeffo's magnetic winds proved too difficult to deal with. Now Cal and BD find themselves find themselves inside an ancient Zeffo tomb looking for messages from Cordova. I don't know why I read trapped.
Did you see that? Ugh.
Purdy. Bubbly, almost bulging with excitement. Positively throbbing with anticipation. Skungus. Avoid contact, moving carefully around central pod. Sorry about that. Explosive core may be utilized as a defense against other enemies. Skungus are parasitic plant-like organisms containing explosive toxic spores which may detonate when a threat approaches. Smaller pods burrow underground in clusters to comprise large central hives. A central hive? Hold up. Smaller pods burrow underground in clusters to comprise a large central hive. Jesus. What does the central hive look like? Known for their putrid smell and soft brain-like tissue, various forms of this invasive... Oh, well, I mean, that kind of answered. Various forms of this invasive species exist.
Well done.
Now, here's an interesting part. You never want to touch them, but if you're fast enough, you can attack them and utilize them for that if you so choose. But you generally don't want to. Oop. Alright. You know, this room has always been funny to me. Sorry about that. The reason why it's funny, it's a puzzle room, right? And I've heard from time to time that people actually had trouble with this puzzle room. It legitimately makes no sense to me, and the reason why is they obviously want the orb in the center, right? So you utilize Zeffo's winds, just as you've already been hearing and seeing all across the planet. So I get into this, and he goes into an automatic sprint. This is just me, like normal sprint speed, but with the wind propelling me, I go into automatic sprint. So the ball moves. Ball moves. So it's still rotating around. Smacks into this, obviously, right? But people fail to realize you don't have to do all that or make it excessively complicated. Now, do it the way I'm doing it now. The way you want to do it, for the simple fact of it's smacking into stuff and giving you access.
There's not just wind rippling through these chimes. Voices. From the past?
Dude, you have the ability to perceive history. You're cheating. It doesn't fit. Zeffo culture, whispers. A set of wind chimes left behind by the Zeffo who built the tomb. So, you can request hints from BD if you're stuck. But I'm not though. So, we close this one. Make that hole right there. Hole's been made. Hit this one. Center the sphere. And then you lock it in. For some reason, people were legitimately confused by this puzzle. Yes, people legitimately had trouble with this.
These were using Zeffo meditation rituals. I think they were training Force users.
I think it's because they were overcomplicating it. Meditation relics. Zeffo meditation relic used in ancient rituals to train Force users. Yeah, I legitimately think they were just overcomplicating it. Because they saw all the holes and breach points, they thought you would need to use them all. But you don't. Huh. Don't remember that. Doesn't matter, but don't remember that. Y'all do like to lock your jaws and shake, don't you?
Close one.
That sprint attack hits hard. I forgot that. It hits harder than your basic attack. Oh, we've all had those fair share. That's what makes it more hilarious. Especially when you have actually got evidence of it. That's where it's good. Say, oh, you remember that time? I remember. Oh, you don't remember? Well, let me pull up the footage real quick. A personal rule I follow and have always followed, regardless of who you are. If there's something about yourself that you can't laugh at, you're in trouble. It doesn't need to be everything, but it does need to be at least something. Oh, okay. Don't remember where I picked up the rule from, but it's definitely a rule that is older than me. And honestly, it's one of the best ones around. Alright. Let's do this then. Don't really need that again, but... Huh. That was weird. It's like it made me hit a wall, despite the fact of there not being a wall right there. Alright. That jump is always finicky. See, there's a testicular cancer joke around here somewhere, but I can't quite put my lightsaber on it. Truth, I tend not to go, try to go that dark with my jokes, but whoa. Okay. Haha. Okay. You know, here's an interesting part. So you see that over there, right? Most people, at least that I've seen, didn't realize there was a save point back there. First time I got into this, I came across it and had, what did I do? I think I had made the mistake of touching this thing. I think I had looked away and touched it. Looked back and it blew that wall out. And I'm like, well, save point, alright.
Ugh. Guess a lightsaber can't solve everything.
Ah, nothing like a forced jump that's not a forced jump. Sad. Any of you people who have ever played Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, or Jedi Academy, those were forced jumps, ladies and gentlemen. Those were forced jumps. And what made it even worse is the NPCs had better force jumps. I'm not used to him doing it straight up like that. What? You know what? I'm not even gonna complain.
Find something?
I mean, I guess so. Robot heart attack. Strong, slow, and protected by a central power core. When glowing, power core may be removed with external force and careful skill, allowing for critical attack on the Guardian. An ancient automaton constructed by the Zeffo. Sorry about that. It is believed the Tomb Guardian's central function was to protect sacred sites. As details of their abilities remain mysterious, if encountered, one should proceed with extreme caution. Cold and indifferent, they attack not out of malice or defense, but from a programmed response to its intruders. Yeah, that's called a machine. They tend to do that. Known for powerful, unblockable strikes, they can prove especially threatening in limited areas without space to dodge their attacks. Their primary vulnerability appears to be their power core located above their central abdomen. Any disruption of the core should provoke a shutdown. You know, I always found that so interesting about the Star Wars universe. They say things like it's not malicious, it just follows its programming, which is obvious. It's a machine, right? But then they go on to say things like R2D2, T3M4 from the KOTOR game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games. They're not AI, and they're not gaining sentience over the course of history. They're gaining little quirks, and that's why they need to have their memories wiped. So AI is not a thing to you people? How does that work?
Scanning again?
Especially when you have an entire species of robots. Ancient statues. These statues were carved from the natural cavern walls. They depict Zeffo holding spheres, possibly the same kind used to power their tombs. You know, I didn't think about that. Those actually might be those based on those spheres. So, is this supposed to be to scale? Or is this supposed to be like, if one's holding a sphere, then they're effectively like the size of their statues, kind of thing. Of their normal big statues that we saw outside. More questions. Slow down. Get back here. You know I dodged that. Yeah. You ain't got nothing on me.
Focus. The Jedi do not seek aggression, but we stand against it. The Force is there to shield us. The obstacles in your path define the path. What stands in the way becomes the way. Now, try again.
I do like that they added these sequences. Push the ball toward the target. My eye is on the ball. I'm reading. I can do both.
Good. Continue.
These whole little Padawan sequences are pretty cool.
Complete the test.
They didn't have to add this, but I'm glad they did.
What stands in the way becomes the way.
Push objects and enemies with the Force. Well, give me a minute. Spotted this on my way over here. Again, those are not light force pushes from an individual not capable of quite a bit of power. Especially not when you've been 5 years rusty.
This Guardian was destroyed long ago.
Tomb Guardian. A Zeffo Tomb Guardian, powerful automatons that protect the tombs, was destroyed here long ago. Why? Was it to store this chest? And if it was it because the creature wouldn't let you store it? And if that's the case, are your automatons going against you? Could we have a machine uprising from individuals that just have programming but aren't AI?
Oh, okay.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping by again. You had yourself a good one, man. Oh well, that was a nice concussion I just took. But again, yeah, thanks for stopping by and have yourself a good one.
Did it.
You know, it's funny now that I think about it, I'm about to get my answer here in a minute about the Zeffo.
My friend, take a look at the detail on this bark. The distinctive striations. It can only be a Rocha tree from Kashyyyk. It's time to call on an old friend. If the Zeffo had contact with Kashyyyk, there is a good chance Chieftain Tarful will know about it.
Alright, Kashyyyk it is. Multiple entries. Influences from Kashyyyk. During his exploration on Zeffo, Master Cordova uncovered a temple dedicated to the sage Elram. The exploration revealed further mysteries of the ancient culture, including their fascination with Kashyyyk, the home world of the Wookiee civilization. Curious to learn more, Cordova's path took him to Kashyyyk, where he sought wisdom from his old friend and Wookiee chieftain Tarful. That is one thing. Some people they say it is Kashyyyk, I say it is Kashyyyk. Some say it is Kashyyyk. You know, it doesn't entirely matter. At least I don't think it does. Maybe even not to the Wookiees. That's pretty cool though. Like, look at the detail. And they probably used the force to carve all of that out. Just like one strong, controlled, disciplined force push to indent all of it in places while leaving other places untouched. And I can see it very much so, considering we got force push again. And everything we've been dealing with in terms of Zeffo has all been push or pull back. What? That started the fight with you? Alright. What's up with that one? Alright. Force push. While he tries his core attacks, and you'll knock his core out of his body, leaving him vulnerable until the core returns. Yeah. Now check this out, children. Now either that's his body or his sarcophagus, or his body in the sarcophagus, but either way, it says, yeah, Elram's sarcophagus. The ancient Zeffo sarcophagus holds the remains of Sage Elram. They were the first of the Zeffo to establish a relationship with the inhabitants of Kashyyyk and loved the planet's greenery dearly. Now their remains are forever interred beneath the roots of a stone Rocha tree. Sarcophagi, the plural, tend to be larger than the individuals that hold them, but not by much. If you were to think about it, and don't quote me on this, but usually when you see one, they're usually about twice the size. So put it another way, if the bottom of this sarcophagus was the actual place that his feet started, the bottom of this container, not the sarcophagus itself, the bottom of this container, he would probably be around here, where Cal's head stops. Not much of a difference. Not really. Can you imagine a force battle with one of these things? You say force push, and you give a little force push that might pop one of its fingers or loosen something for it. It says force push and it sends you through a mountain. I mean, we're dealing with creatures who live on this planet and deal with extreme weather to the point of gaining resistance to the winds. Or the force, obviously. High winds on a planet that's messing with technology. So tech is mostly useless, depending on what it is. So you have to think outside the box. Or outside of the force. Or I guess in this case it actually would be inside the force, wouldn't it? Open sesame. Okay. Destination unlocked, Kashyyyk. Or Kashyyyk, same difference. Leveled up, new skills are available. Cal is healed and his connection with the force healed and his connection to the force has been strengthened. Alright. Increase the distance that Cal can travel when using dash strike. Nice. That's what was getting me caught. I kept trying to, my brain was still telling me, cover that distance. Cover that distance. Waiting for longer. After Cal swings his lightsaber, it allows him to perform a special attack with increased range. Force repulse. An airborne attack that allows Cal to push away nearby enemies when he lands. Oh, right, the enhanced slow. More force energy. Nope, Cal regains more force when he defeats an enemy and regains some force when he hits a blocking enemy. That's the increased force bar. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's Howling Push. Right, increased force bar I've already got. But it's, well, there's more obviously, but it's further up and that's where it is. Here, and then this last one that is connected to on the right. Howling Push is what we're going to go for. A Howling Push? Mass Push. Sorry, Twitch box is kind of in the way, so I'm having to re-remember. A holding push allows Cal to push groups of enemies and stagger larger enemies. This was actually good timing. Perfect timing, to be honest. This is going to be the end of episode 2 of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. If folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment. Check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.